Hola, ¿qué pasa, chicos? My name is Diego. This is D-Spot. You already know, if you're a D-Spot loyal, what time it is. In case you don't, welcome to my YouTube channel, D-Spot. This is Barça news coming at you live, right from the spot, from ground zero, Barcelona. Today we're talking about Atletico de Madrid versus Football Club Barcelona. 1-1, the end score. And what a match it was, guys. Guys, it's good to be back. It's been too long. I don't even know where to start anymore. Let me get comfortable. In case you just tuning in, it's good to see you guys again. As Mohammed is saying, hey, what's up, D-Spot? What's going on, Mohammed? Good to see you from Pakistan. Yes, sir, I remember you. And one of the D-Spot loyals. Make sure you drop in your questions, your comments in the section below. I have to apologize. I am 22 minutes late. I said I was gonna be on at 12, but my session with SB Nation's Barça Blaugranes took a little longer. Had a little technical difficulty. I'm back using my wife's phone. As I mentioned, I dropped two phones. No, I didn't drop two phones into the sea. I'm not able to use my own phone. I dropped my original iPhone, or I jumped with it into the sea playing with my son, and then the substitute phone has also broken, so I'm phoneless, and I have to use now my wife's phone to communicate with you guys, with my friends, with family for the time being. And I did the other the Barça Blaugranes platform. I did it from the computer, but it's not user friendly. This is much easier. You know, I download the YouTube app. I've got it. I'm able to just go live instantly and talk to you guys. I don't have to connect with UBS or what's it, not UBS, OSB. I mean, so whatever software I need to go live. And you know, it's just a lot easier, man. Also for Facebook. In any case, we're here to discuss, like I said, Atleti Barça. Un partidazo, okay? Para mí era un partidazo. I see a lot of people talking about this being a boring match. What a snooze fest again. Barça no ideas. Atletico se echaba para atrás, so Atletico in the back. I don't care. I don't know if it was me just being happy that La Liga was back, that it was back with un Atleti Barça que siempre promete, okay? That always promises. It's always juicy. It's always polémica. It's always una garantía de goles, una garantía de espectáculo. Guarantee for spectacle, for goals, for drama, whatever it is. I was excited. Maybe it was Saturday night. Maybe it was because La Liga's back, like I said. Maybe because the treat was an Atleti Barça. But I thought it was a good match, okay? That is me personally. I thought it was a good match. That is my initial take. Guys, I see you guys blowing up the chat. I love it. Keep doing that. Keep submitting your questions, because I'm gonna get to you guys next. I'm gonna be as efficient, time as efficient as possible. I know that before the international break, I was somber. Tension was high. The political tension, the socio-political situation in Barcelona and Spain, in Catalonia, is not easy. But let's put that to the side. Let's talk football, not politics. I'm tired of politics, and I love it. I mean, La Liga's back, and I love it. Okay, I'm as excited as I was last night. So, 45 minutes. The first 45 minutes, I'm gonna get to the action right now, guys. First 45 minutes. Who was the best player on our pitch? On Football Club Barcelona. How many times do I have to say it? Der Stegen. Der Steigen, as it's called in Deutschland. Okay, they pronounce it Der Steigen. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Okay, because he's the best, man. How many times has he been saving our butts this season? Last night again, no exception. Crucial in those first 45 minutes. Allowing Atleti only to go at one goal and not two or three, for that matter, because Griezmann, Antoine Griezmann, are you coming to Barça? I wouldn't discard it. I would even like to see it happen at this point. Antoine Griezmann had a very good first 45 minutes. A beautiful, I think it was the second occasion, with a little caño through Piqué's legs, leaving Piqué absolutely floored. Bam! Spread eagle, wow, on the floor. And only to meet Ter Stegen, who, you know, went balomano style on him. Okay, he went handball. You saw it went feet and hands flying all over the place to stop that goal from Antoine Griezmann to go in. and you know, thankfully so, because that almost deserved a goal. I was flabbergasted when I saw that little play, that caño, sobre todo, that caño in between the legs of Piqué. That was beautiful. In any case, the first 45 minutes, Barça sluggish, yes. Without idea, yes. Who was our best player? Like I said, Ter Stegen. Don't take anything away from Umtiti, who doesn't score goals but prevents him, if not as much, at least to the same standard as Ter Stegen, because he was a stopper, man. He was a stopper at least twice or three times. Crucial interceptions, even in the box at one point, I remember. Umtiti, a fantastic defender, one we can rely on, one we can build on. He looks like a veteran out there. What else? Semedo, very solid. Great to see that he was back in the lineup. I haven't mentioned the elephant in the room, Valverde. What the boop were you thinking? Putting Andre Gomez up at the top three. Definitely the big Achilles heel in that first 45 minutes. Andre Gomez, Valverde went Lucho style. He went Lucho style. He was like, let me pay homage to Luis Enrique and do what something that he could do. And I put Andre Gomez in the front three. A guy who has been less than impressive. I mean, a guy who has been underachieving, underperforming. He puts him in alongside of Leo Messi and Luis Suarez in such a crucial game after an international break against Atletico de Madrid. The first big test of the season. Come on, guy. That is something you don't do. Give the continuation to Sergio Roberto. Give the continuation to Denis Suarez. Guys that have been proving. Even Deulofeu. Because, hey, when did the game really start turning around? Was when Sergio Roberto and Deulofeu came in, made all the difference in the world. But I'm gonna get to that in the second half. First half, disaster. Okay, disaster. I'll give it to you. Messi tired. Andre Gomez in the front three. Ivan Rakitic. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for Ivan Rakitic, because I can't find him anywhere. Where is Ivan Rakitic, guys? Where is he? I cannot find him for the life of me. I miss him. I want him back. Will he be able to come back? I don't know, but this whole season he's been MIA, guys. Okay, missing in action. At this point, a trade, you know, possible swap with Marshall might actually be a good idea. I don't know. But in any case, that was the first 45 minutes to forget. What? Thankfully, we have almost Diego Simeone to thank, because what does Atletico do on repeated occasions now? They're up 1-0 and they go back. Okay, go back. Everybody back into the defensive position. Antoine Griezmann has to be, you know, feeling very frustrated. An offensive player with so much talent, to constantly have to revert to having to play defense with the entire squad must be frustrating for a guy with the talent that he has to play offensive football. Why does he do it? I don't know. But it was good for Barça, because as of the second half, with the switches as well, taking out Rakitic, you know, substituting in, pulling back Andre Gomez, substituting in the likes of Sergio Roberto and Deulofeu, just gave that chispa, that magic, that creativity that we were missing. Speaking of creativity, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. In case you don't, make sure you do. At This Is D-Spot, okay? I was saying, and I'm gonna say it, I said it before, my Barça blaugranes pod for SB Nation. Make sure you subscribe to that as well. Excellent stuff that goes on over there. I was saying I miss Neymar, okay? I'm gonna say it. I miss the f*** out of him, okay? I miss him like the desert misses the rain. Like the desert missed the rain, and I miss you. I do, okay? I miss your ass, alright? I said it. I'm gonna keep, you know, repeatedly saying it until I see maybe Dembele show up with having these kind of regates, that creativity, that spark, that, you know, on days where Messi is feeling sluggish, or is not, you know, it's just not the Messi, not the extraterrestre, not the alien that we're used to him, just playing a normal game. Who's gonna step up? Will it be Dembele? You know, will it be Deulofeu? Will it be Denis Suarez? Who is it? But we need somebody the likes of Neymar to give that spark in games like yesterday. I just miss it. Okay, it's not the same watching this Barça of old, as King Misan is saying, King Misan, shit, I don't remember. Is saying, Diego, it's good to see that you still have that fire. I see a lot of you guys' questions. Keep submitting your comments, guys. I'm gonna get to you. I'm not forgetting you guys, as I'm on 10 minutes, which that actually I should be wrapping up my game analysis according to this new format. In case you guys don't remember, there's a new format. I think the new format is going out the door, though. I'm gonna do my analysis and my Q&A in the same video and try to keep this video to 20 minutes. Let's make sure. Okay, I'm not going over 20 minutes. All right. So what else did I have to say? I miss Neymar. Thank God for Deulofeu. Deulofeu, I want to mention. Deulofeu, he's having that. What did he do? You guys that these spot loyals will know that I spew this, I vomit this on several occasions. Deulofeu is regate. Is the one-on-one, going into the box. That's what he's good at. It sometimes plays against Messi's preferred style of playing, because sometimes Deulofeu goes, a step or two too far into the box, and that makes a desperation pass. But yesterday he was awesome. Okay, went one-on-one with players, attacked the players, went to the box. Was very, very for me that spark that I want to see from him. So very positive performance from him all around. Sergio Roberto, excuse me, as I burp up a little bit of breakfast. It's all good. Scrambled eggs. Thank you, scrambled eggs de retour. It was great to see Sergio Roberto, of course, feeding Luis Suarez for that pass, and him being in a position that we want to see him play in, of course. Please, Valverde, all I can ask you is give him the continuation, both of these guys, and Denis Suarez for that matter, even over Deulofeu, because Roberto and Denis need to have that continuation much more, or especially if Rakitic is continuing to play the way that he is. I was also hoping for un Paulinhazo yesterday, a little bit of Paulinho magic. Why not, to save us from losing the game or dropping 2 points. All that said, I think that pretty much covers it all. By the way, qué golazo de Saul. What a goal from Saul. Also there, we have to blame Ivan Rakitic, because Rakitic missed the discipline to stick with his player. He tried to intercept the pass, therefore Saul was alone. Saul was able to receive the pass, turn around, having the two central defenders, Pique and Umtiti, in this case being maybe about 2 meters too deep into the box, too late to react, to confront the Saul, but take no credit away from him, because that was a terrific goal. Nitigia, I'm gonna get to your question in a second. Esto es casi todo. Bueno, Luis Suarez, not as bad as what we used to him, used of him of this season. Great thing to see him come back with a goal, and also had the occasion to even score 2 goals. I think all in all, we can say, it's safe to say that before the match, if you would have asked me, Diego, firmas un empate, would you sign this piece of paper for a 1-1 against Atletico de Madrid in the Calderón, in the Wanda Metropolitano, I should say, after an international break? I would say yes, absolutely. I'm happy with a 1-1 or a draw for that matter. However, yesterday nos dejó con ganas de más, right? It left us with a feeling that we could have won this match. Could we have lost this match in the first 45 minutes? Yes. In the second 45 minutes, we could have finished this match. It could have ended, like I said, a 3-2, 4-2 perhaps, 4-3 for that matter. Would also not be an unusual scoreline for un Atleti Barça. 1-1, I think, okay, is fair. It's fair. Well, let's leave it at that. Messi hit the woodwork twice, despite the fact of having an off day, was still, with the free kick, he hit the post. I think he hit the woodwork as well with a shot that he had in the left corner. So, all in all, let's leave it at that. I'm gonna get to your guys' questions. That is my monologue out of the way. All right. Nitiga saying, so guys, yeah, normally, like I said, the new format, what I think I want to do is my match analysis and then go with the Q&A. But on this occasion, I'm a little bit late and I don't want to leave you guys hanging and have to submit your questions again. So let me figure out this format. I think it was Adil in the past who recommended this format so that this doesn't drag on too much. But as I say this, the time keeps ticking, and you know, you guys' questions still stand. So Nitigia, at what point or what was the point of playing Andre Gomez? Your question is as good as mine. I wish Valverde. I didn't see his press conference actually. Ooh, good point. I'm sure somebody asked him that question. I'll make sure to let you know. As Mohammed is saying, hey D-Spot, is Mohammed from Pakistan. What's going on, my man? Too Fast Too Furious saying, what's up, Diego? What's going on, my man? Too Fast. And Nitiya saying, D-Spot, why are you so late? Like I said, I was late with my broadcast for Barça Blaugranes and having technical issues because I have to use the laptop and all that shit. No matter, I'm here now, alright? Yupe Kinungen is saying this stream rescued my Sunday. Oh my days, man. Thank you so much. It's good to be back. It's good that La Liga is back. It's good that Barça is back. It's good that D-Spot is back. It's good to sit here and talk to you guys. I missed you guys tons as well. Just so much going on as well in my life, I have to say. Oh days, I mean, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of exciting things for D-Spot. It will also mean that I have to sacrifice a lot of time with the family, with work, with D-Spot, but it's all for the bigger better picture, to take, you know, this channel and what I'm doing to the next level, and that is hopefully, you know, to make of this passion that I have to commentate on football, on Barça in particular, you know, and my full-time profession, guys. Oof. I hope that I'll be able to succeed one day. Jose saying, hey Diego, just so happened I'm somehow awake at 5:23 a.m. What's going on? I wonder why. Saturday night, huh? What have you been up to, Jose? Let us know. Nitigia saying, why didn't you do any videos during the international break? Honestly, there's so much going on. I don't want to get into a lot of my personal business, but there's a lot of stuff going on my plate, a lot of sacrifices that I am making currently in terms of work as well. These are not easy times, and I'm trying to find a way that I can balance work, family, and D-Spot, this passion, the best way possible, and I'm breaking my head doing so. I'm hoping that I combine two worlds, that my passion becomes my work, so that I don't have to you know, sacrifice so much as well, and still be there for my wife and son. And that's a little bit why, okay? Again, I don't want to make this go too much into a personal monologue here, but it's very hard to balance everything. So excuse me for having been missing in action for these past couple of weeks while this international break took place. Anyway, back to your question. Mohammed is saying, what do you think about benching Dennis instead of Gomez? Is Valverde, what is Valverde doing with Dennis? I don't know. I don't know what Valverde is doing. I don't know what Luis Enrique was doing. I said it yesterday. I was like, you know, give Dennis Suarez the confidence that he needs, this continuation. Does it do with the fact that for every 10 matches Barça has to play 800k, you know, 800,000 euro to Man City? Possibly. I also think that's why Semedo doesn't get the continuation that we want. You know, it's annoying. It's frustrating for us. It's frustrating for him, I imagine. But you know, it beats me, man. But you know, I always say it, when Denis Suarez goes in, good things happen, and there's no exception for that in Denis Suarez's case. Him and Messi like to play together, and they always prove it consistently. Ala Madrid saying, Diego is back. I miss you, bro. I miss you too, Ala Madrid. It's good to see you back on the chat. I love always pronouncing your name, of course, Ala Madrid. The fact we have a Madridista here that is such a D-Spot loyal is an awesome compliment. Nitiga saying, you didn't do a video especially for Messi against Ecuador. No, I didn't. In fact, I should say as well that I'll put a link to the description that there's a guy out there, this Argentinian, that did a video, a live stream, I guess, while Messi was playing against Ecuador with his son as well. I think it's his son and his daughter. An absolute classic. It was 17 minutes, but it was such a funny reaction video to that match, and he did a much better job than I could have ever done, because yo no soy argentino, así que me da igual. I was happy for Messi, but if Argentina didn't make the World Cup, I'm more sad that Holland, me being half Dutch, didn't make the World Cup than Argentina if they would have missed it. But, of course, I'm happy for Messi. Fantastic performance. If it means that he's better for Barça, I'm all for it. Jose Villacreces saying, anyhow, how surprised were you about the fact that Barcelona didn't get the final goal in the last few minutes? I was surprised, man, and that's why nos ha dejado con ganas de más. We felt that we could have won it. The 3 points could have been ours. Y esto sí que hay que decirlo, es una pena. That's a shame, because, it was there for the taking. It was almost there. And I thought it was going to come. I was biting my knuckles and my nails, and it's a shame that it didn't. But bueno, mira, es lo que hay, chicos. Hemos tirado 2 puntos. We threw away 2 points. Madrid now 5 points behind us. It's a shame. They were probably the biggest beneficiaries of last night's match, of course. Muhammad is saying it was a great match, especially second half. Yeah, man. What's all with these sourpusses talking about this being another boring snooze fest, no sé qué, no sé cuánto? Hey, I was pumped as like crazy. I was really happy with last night's match. That second half was memorable, and it's just exciting. Nitiga saying, I think Barça maintained good possession, but why didn't counterattack? They counterattack, which would have devastated against Atletico? Yeah. I mean, capitalizing on Atletico, retracting. We saw Chelsea do it in the Champions League against them. Chelsea was, deserved that 3 points. Atletico just, with 1-0, saying, guys, everybody come back, let's park a wall, kind of Mourinho type tactics. I didn't see Liverpool Man U yesterday, but by the sound of it, that's exactly how it was. I think it's a mistake, and I think it's a mistake on Atletico's part that they keep doing this. Mohammed is saying, I missed your Spanish in this international break. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, tomorrow I'll be hey, make sure you check out my podcast with Kian, of course, of Managing Madrid, or Churros y Tacticas podcast. Churros y Tacticas, as Kian always likes to say. He likes to put that emphasis on the churros y Tacticas. Okay, I keep posting the link on my Twitter and Facebook. Check them out, because I did cover the international break there. Great podcast. Kian, a freaking mastermind when it comes to everything Liga, Spanish football. He goes deep into the stats and players and teams, much more deeper than I do. My knowledge is much more shallow and Barça based, as opposed to him with as much more of a deeper deeper knowledge of the say mid to lower team table teams. Omer saying, how much time does Paco have at Barça? I think we might see his ass go in January, for real. Nitiya saying, good to see you're happy now. I am, man. I'm fucking happy. It's good to, this is like therapy as well for me. I love these sessions with you guys. Jose Villacreces is saying, if Barcelona hadn't scored and tied, do you believe that the culés would have finally recognized that Franco's team was really Atletico? What you saying, son? I'm not sure I get what are you saying? Franco, el generalísimo Franco? No, he was definitely Madridista. But I don't know. I'm not sure I'm getting your question. Submit your question again. Explain your question, please. Omar saying, Diego, aside from Aleña, can we expect a few names from Barça B to be given some playing time in the first team? ¿Cómo se llama? Vitinho, I think. Vitinho is having a decent season with Barça B. Aleña, of course, is the standout for me, and can't wait to see him in the first squad. Catalan referendum. Gauraf, you had to bring it up, didn't you? Had to talk politics. Every time I think I'm out, you pull me back in. as says El Padrino in what was it? Padrino, Godfather 3. Every time I'm out, they pull me back in. I was trying to avoid politics. Catalan referendum, guys. Real brief. Tomorrow, Pokemon, as I call him, Puigdemont Pokemon, has to report to Rajoy and say whether or not he made a declaration of independence. El pasado, ¿cuál era? 9 de octubre, the 9th or the 10th of October, he came out, declared independence, and then said, but I'm gonna suspend the independence for now. Rajoy and the world was confused, the Catalans as well. They half of the people went jubilant and then went, oh no, so we're not independent yet. No, you're not independent, and you won't be. Catalonia will not become independent until a legal referendum is held and a reform of the constitution is done, which is in the pipeline, I should say. A lot of things going on, but yeah, for now, basically, Artículo 155, Article 155 of the Spanish Constitution might be implemented, which means that the autonomous region of Catalonia will lose its autonomy, and for the time being, and probably elections will then happen to form a new autonomous government of Catalonia. For now, no independence. It's been declared, but it was suspended by Pokemon. Okay, Puigdemont. And anyway, that's all the I don't want to talk politics. Don't ask me politics for now. Let's keep it happy, okay? I've been very worried and concerned. I want to keep this Barça and Barça only. Back to your questions. Ter Stegen or Spider? Yeah. Handball goalie. Too fast for you, say pana. Jaguar saying nice to see you, mano. Adrian saying what's good, Diego. Did you buy any of Coutinho? Do you buy any of Coutinho coming in January rumors? I'm happy that you asked this. I'm happy that you asked this question. I hope to God not. I mentioned it in Barça blaugranes. Grau, ¿qué estás haciendo, tío? What the hell are you doing? Coming out and saying, we got so much money. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain on them hoes, right? We got too much money. I don't know what to do with this money. It's too much. Have some, you have some, you have some. Coutinho, piece of cake. Fantastic strategy. I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe that's not the best thing to tell Liverpool. Maybe putting a communication, official communication out there saying that you got so much money that Coutinho is a... un escupitazo is as easy as spitting on the floor, is maybe not the best strategy, okay? I also hope that maybe we don't buy him in January. In fact, the only way I want to see Coutinho come is in a summer transfer, either last summer or next summer. What the hell is he gonna do for Messi in the Champions League this season? Nothing. Why? Because he cannot play Champions League, because he already played Champions League with Liverpool, okay? So please, stay in Liverpool for now, Coutinho. I know you want to come. I would like you to come. Liverpool doesn't want you to come. Barça wants you to come. Let's see what happens in the summer. Maybe we can work something out, okay? Maybe we can try to work it out. But for the winter, enjoy winter in Liverpool. It's depressing. It's raining. It's cold. It's mid-20 degrees over here still. Who doesn't want to come? But stay put for now. We'll talk in the summer. That's my opinion. Messi, we need to win Champions Leagues now, coño. ¿Qué nos vas a hacer, tío? O sea, ¿cómo nos vas a ayudar? En La Liga he can help, but I want to win the Champions League this year. While Messi is 30 this year, not 31. You know, while Iniesta is good and not so, you know, sometimes good, sometimes not so good this year. I don't want to wait another year to win the Champions League, coño. No jodas, tío. No jodas. King saying, hey Diego, good to see you still had that fire, bro. I do. I'm bringing it this morning. Too fast for you saying Denis Suarez and Sergio Roberto should start more. Pulling the words out of my mouth. Nitiya saying, yeah, man, Neymar was creative. I think we were doing a foolish job by not putting Dennis. We're wasting him. Absolutely. Jose saying, Andre, how much time does he have left at Barça? What the hell went wrong? I mean, he was never a bad player, but since making the switch to Barça, he's completely different player. Yeah, Andre Gomez, I have to say, like I said, played better in the midfield than he did up front, of course, as you would expect. That said, no tiene sitio. It doesn't have a space for him on a team. I don't know what went wrong, but I hope, I hope people like Sergi, Dennis, Rafinha when he's fit, Paulinho for the map. Paulinho is un crack, tío, ¿vale? It's fucking awesome. Paulinho deserves to be on that squad before Gomez does. So I think his time is done. Maybe we might see him go with Paquito Alcácer in January. Anyways, Saul's goal, a thing of beauty, says Jose. Absolutely. Nitiya saying, why don't you have pre-match discussion? ¿Por qué no, tío? No lo sé. I didn't do it last night. Would you guys like me to do pre-match discussion? Hit me up with the yes if you like me, and with the likes and with the shares if you like me to do pre-match discussion. Ter Stegen had some fantastic saves. Absolutely immaculate, this kid. Jose saying Messi on a day off really didn't really seem like an off day in my opinion. Just people around not playing up. He was lively, running all over the place. Yeah, but no era el Messi extraterrestre. It wasn't the Messi that came from the heavens down to the earth that saved us. Like a decent game for Messi standards, pero bueno, normalito, no era el mejor. O sea, pero bueno, también se puede decir, ¿no? It would be a disaster, un pecado if we cannot say this. Recognize that Messi had a normal, decent game, not crazy amazing. A la Madrid saying, Diego, podcast tomorrow with Kian? Absolutely. Churros y tacticas. Tomorrow. Jacobo saying, do you think Pique is still good enough for Barça? We need a top one like Umtiti. Yes. Still think he's top. Still think he's a top defender. Jose, me being Ecuadorian, definitely did not mind you one bit. Skipping over the 1-3. Joder, tío. Sorry, Jose. I didn't realize you were from Ecuador, mi amigo. Sorry for you, although I guess you guys didn't have anything to play for. You guys were already eliminated, if I'm correct, right? But yeah, of course, that's I'm sorry for you. Johnny Carlos, what up? Fuck Valverde from starting with that shit lineup. Johnny Carlos always straight to the point. When he's not watching porn, he's cussing on the D-Spot channel. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you on D-Spot. Good to have you back as David Bell, my good buddy Dave. What's going on? Hey guys, if you ever want to see some artwork, the likes of, I don't know, Dali, make sure you check out David Bell, a very creative artist and a good friend of mine. He's saying, it was a good game. Suarez still looks off the ball. Yes, but he scored a crucial goal and he could have had another one. I like that he's making a reappearance, slowly coming back. Also, by the way, I should mention, news that I got yesterday on Denis Suarez. Está jugando con with a kyst. He's playing with a kyst. I think it's called a kyst, something in his knee. Okay, like a kyst. I think that's what it's called. So he's playing through the pain. I always knew that he was playing through something, that something was still wrong with his knee. So he can either there's still talks of him needing knee surgery, which would sideline him for 3 weeks. So that's still up in the air. What's clear is that Suarez is not is playing with an injury, okay, with a kyst. I think that's how it's called. Too Fast For You saying, are you sad that Holland doesn't go to the World Cup? I'm devastated, bro. Sad, no, devastated, okay? Half Dutch, half Spanish. I always had 2 teams in the tournament, Spain and Holland. En nu wat, jongen. Het is gewoon godverdomme gast. Het is gewoon schandalig. Oké? Schandalig. Echt heel zielig, heel triest. Too Fast For You, that goes out for you. A little bit of Dutch pride up in this. Okay, very sad with the state of Dutch football. Johan Cruyff is, turning over in his grave. Rest in peace. May he rest in peace. May we do him some honor and get Dutch football back to the top level. In case you heard my Churros y Tacticas podcast with Kian, I said that I think Pep Guardiola would be the only manager that can bring back Dutch football to the level that it used to be at, that we should be at. There's so much talent missing, so much institutionally going wrong, and Guardiola, I think, can instill that philosophy that he absorbed from Johan Cruyff. Otherwise, I don't know right now. It's Please, oh please, let us go back to the footballing elite. As Jose is saying, Real Madrid definitely benefiting, and I'm hella excited about it. Jose Villacreces, eres madridista. Ahora, ya te he pillado, tío. I've understood. Anyway, good to have Madridistas on this pod. I love it. David Bell is saying United Liverpool was painful to watch, and Dave is a United fan, so can you imagine? Johnny Carlos saying laugh out loud watching Mourinho's side in a game sucks big time. Kian is saying, or Ala Madrid is saying, Kian don't know nothing about Dembele. Who dare he say Asensio is better? Kian scared to admit France still. Oh no, well, I kind of agree with him right now. Asensio is better than Dembele. No hay ninguna duda. No doubt about it. Nitigia saying, what does churros y tacticas mean? Sorry, I'm not Spanish. I'm Indian. Churros are these delicious, like, kind of donuts, fried donuts, like long fried donuts you eat with chocolate, thick chocolate milk. Y tacticas or tactics, ¿vale? It's a play on word. Churros y tapas, churros y tacticas. Bueno, Yupi Kinnington is saying Pep is killing it in England. What are your thoughts? Come back to Barça. I hope one day. I hope Pep comes back to Barça one day. And I don't want him to win the Champions League. Coño, I want Barça to win the Champions League. I wish Pep wins all the Premier League titles in the world, but no Champions Leagues. Johnny Carlos saying, why isn't Roberto playing instead of the lesbian? Johnny, man, I like his sense of humor. Jose, forget the Franco one, just a joke gone wrong. Alrighty. Too fast for you saying Jose Arnaiz. Jose Arnaiz. Ah, yes, good, very good point. Arnaiz of Barça B also alongside with Aleña and Vitinho, I think can definitely make some minutes in the first squadra. Jose laughing at Pokemon. I watched the Declaración Unilateral de Independencia live. Me too. Just so confused. However, that was indeed the opposition. No comment. Again, I'm gonna try to avoid politics here, but thank you, Jose. Johnny Carlos missing his porn and Breaking Bad. Slayer, what's going on? Saying, do you think that we will drop any more points up to the Clásico? There are very tough fixtures coming up, and Valverde is going to need some panic changes. I think that all in all, Valverde gets a pass despite his cock up in the beginning. I think that can Barça drop points? Absolutely. Of course, there's still tough matches before the Clásico. I think, however, that all in all, we should take a positive out of this match. 1 point after an international break is something that we should be positive about. Y bueno, yo creo que el equipo ha salido reforzado. I think that in all the team has come out strengthened after this match. It was the big test of the season so far. All the previous 7 games have been lower table teams. This was really the big test, and I think hemos salido reforzado. We've come out stronger, and I'm optimistic. Is Emmanuel is saying, didn't understand why our coach put in Roberto at right back. Yes. Can anybody tell me why he took Semedo out? They took Semedo out to put Sergio Roberto in, of course. Yes, in the right back, which is not what we're used to. Strange decision as well from my part. Johnny Carlos saying, pre-match discussion, why not? Okie dokie. I'll keep that into consideration. Dave Bell saying, kind words, thanks buddy. Come on man, you know you're a talent. You know you're an absolute talent. Drop in your link so we can subscribe to your artist pages. Jose saying, you are correct. The team that goes top the Common Ball and loses 7-8 matches doesn't deserve a World Cup slot. Still humiliating, however. Kist. Kist. Dave Bell, thank you. That's what it's called. It's called. So Luis Suarez playing with a kist. Sad for Robin. Yeah. Sad for Robin. But for me, Robin is also not a Dutch legend. He's a good top player, but not a legend. I had a discussion with somebody about that earlier. Guys, I'm on 40 minutes. I wanted to keep this 20. All right. Jacko was saying, Diego, when is the Laporta interview coming up? I don't know, but I'll let you guys know. But I don't know yet. It's gone a little bit cold, the talks there. I need to reignite. The whole social political situation hasn't helped. Once things calm down and we can talk only football again, I'll be able to give you a better idea of when I'll be able to interview the one, the only Joan Laporta. Guys, I'm gonna get to the end of your questions. Johnny Carlos saying, you said Spain and Holland are your teams in the World Cup. Curious about the team you supported in the 2010 final. Well, I get asked that question all the time. You know, my father being Dutch, my mother being Spanish, for me it was a dream scenario, win-win situation. I was absolutely happy with Spain having won it. I wanted initially Holland to win because I've seen Holland make it so close so many times that I wanted Holland to win. I thought they deserved it, but then when they went anti-football tactics and just played a horrific game, in my opinion, I was all Spain from that on. So I was happy that Spain won it. But Too Fast for You saying, Pep moet zeker naar Nederland gaan coachen, maar we kunnen hem niet betalen. Yeah, it is very expensive. Too Fast for You is saying that Pep would be an awesome addition to the Dutch team. Jose saying, shame that the ¿cómo se llama? The Orange Machine, la máquina de naranja, ¿no se llama? Algo así. Isn't going, but hey, it's maybe the premiere for a new spark in the side. We'll see. I mean, there's so much that needs to go down. Dave Bell saying, what do you think of the links of Herrera, and would you take him? I would definitely take him. I think he's top quality, but I don't think Mourinho will let him go. Had it been, was it maybe 2-3 years ago, I think Mourinho would have potentially let him go. At this point, I think Mourinho would be crazy to let him go. Madukar is saying, hello from Nepal, love your channel, thanks for the hard work in covering Barcelona, it's my pleasure. Nitigia saying, what are the bells which were ringing in the background? Is the church on the street corner. Guys, that is it from me. 40 minutes plus 42 minutes. That's 20 minutes longer than I initially wanted to. It's because you guys ask all your questions, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. But that is it. As Summer, what's going on, Summer from Den Haag? Hope you are doing good, my friend. Did you like the match yesterday? Summer, my buddy, scroll to the beginning of the stream to take in my entire feedback on last night's match. As Jose saying, thanks for the live stream, very informative and fun. Now I need to sleep. Yeah, get your rest, and see you guys midweek action for Champions League, D-Spot, of course. Who we playing? Olympiacos, I think it was. Anyways, subscribe to the channel. As always, share, like, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. Help me grow this into my full-time job. Little by little, vamos a llegar. Guys, hasta la próxima. D-Spot, Diego signing out. Churros y tacticas tomorrow, and Tuesday or Wednesday, D-Spot Champions League action. Enjoy your Sunday. Great to talk to you again. Peace out, David. Ciao, todos.